Awo, ikambela ola, ushambela wo awo.
Eso. Coming to you live and direct all the way from Tucson, Arizona, pa'l mundo entero. DJ 30 Verbs, aquí en la Lunada. New Moon Energy. All the way from the Tohono O'odham Nation Native Creed. Yep.
Si no bailan con esto, no bailan con nada. Así que agarren su pareja y a bailar, 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 bailar.
Yeah, me just want big up Bustle and out. Sistema local, the Mexican section. Radio Blanco,
Atención, atención cumbiamberos. Atención, llegó la cumbia. Cuidado.
yes, Bristol, England, yeah, yeah.
light on because Arizona turned blue recently. And, you know, it might not have been like the ultimate win, but at least we got that orange bitch out the White House. Woo woo! Drinking my wine. Ow! Yeah. I mean, like, the best thing I liked about 2 Saturdays ago was all the memes that came out, like, as soon as that race was called. The bounty roll that said for Dry Your Tears from Puerto Rico, that was a personal favorite. But there were many. Yeah, if nothing else, you know, like, I just gotta, like, celebrate, you know, that. Welcome everybody. My name is Mark David Pinate, your host here at the Lunada's Virtual Literary Lounge, coming at you, broadcasting straight from Tucson, the borderlands occupied Aslan, the homelands of the Tohono O'odham, the Pascua Yaqui, the original caretakers of this land. My personal ancestral homelands. My family's members have been here, you know, centuries, likely thousands of years. I don't have no other place that I'm from. This is it. So we got a strong Tucson open mic lineup tonight. So I'm always excited about that, to broadcast, you know, the treasures of the Sonora Desert to the entire world. And also, as always, with us, DJ Dirty Verbs. How you doing, Dirty Verbs? What's going on, man?
Oh, you know, taking the victories where we can get them. Felt really good to watch Trump take the L. Although we'll see about this coup attempt going on right now. We'll see how far that goes. But, you know, got to celebrate where we can. I got the news, and immediately I went live on Instagram and just played like a celebratory 2-hour set. And that was like definitely my peak of the last many months, maybe this year. I don't know. It felt like a peak moment.
I mean, because this has been a shitty ass year. I mean,
shitty year.
It's been horrible,
real bad.
And,
where were you when you got the news, Mark?
Oh man, I was shooting drone footage for a project I'm working on. But yeah, I was in someone's backyard, and then they came out and they're like, Joe Biden won. Oh, it was pretty exciting. The dancing in the streets all over the world. Yeah, you know, like, that's, dodged a bullet on that one.
No doubt.
But yeah. What else? I just want to, you know, also, like, just acknowledge, right, all the organizing that's been going on here in Arizona for over a decade, right? Since 1070, right? I think really since the May Day marches in 2006, right? And then motherfuckers try to, you know, start passing all these crazy laws, and, you know, you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
That's right. It goes way back, and it was wild when people were on Twitter, like the mainstream media was trying to give like John McCain's ghost credit for Arizona turning blue. And I was like, well, there's no ghost, man. That's the live energy of the organizers, especially in the Phoenix area, but really all over, and the culture keepers and the people pushing the movement forward.
Yeah. So you know, folks watching at home, you know, that keep these things in mind, right? Like, we got to keep on doing it. Well, we're gonna get move forward here. I want to just share a piece. We may have a little extra time. So sometimes I start off with a little, what I call it, little invocation. I already did my blessing to the four directions right before we started Sage the Space. Because, you know, I always do think of Lunadas as ceremonia, right? La cultura cura, these words, these testimonies, right? We're testifying, really. These are readings from the book of our lives. You know, I've been thinking more and more. I mean, I always think about this stuff, but even more lately, colonization, about detribalization, I talk about these being my ancestral homelands. It's a big mystery, right? Like exactly what tribal affiliation. I have my what I think it is, what my mother thinks it is. But we've been sort of scattered culturally. But a few years ago, I was living in Chicago, and I went to the Spanish Mass, and it was all brown people. It was this Catholic church. My suegra was visiting, so we went to Mass for her, and my daughter had just been born, and it was a special day to honor this particular version of the Virgen. And they had a big statue of her, and she was like super white, like she was the only white person in the entire church because even the priest was Latino. And so I ended up writing this piece, and so I'm gonna bust this one out, start us off, just sort of warm up the crowd for everybody's coming out. This is a piece called Spanish Mass. It goes like this. It's New Year's Day and my suegra's birthday, so I find myself sitting in the back pew of St. Ignatius Loyola Catholic Church, 12 o'clock, Spanish Mass, mother-in-law to the left, baby and baby mama to the right. In front of me, a sea of Indio black hair, black as the wailing of natives tortured into Christian conversion. But today, it's only the tortured cries of cute brown babies that seep from each pause between choir song and sermon. Footnote, Ignacio de la Hoya was a military man, wounded in the Battle of Pamplona in 1521, after which he saw a divine vision of a serpent during his convalescence and consequently hung up his sword forever, founded the Jesuit order, and became a saint. 1521 is also the year of the fall of Tenochtitlan, now known as Mexico City, the largest urban center in North America. Cortés, the conqueror of Mexico and another Spanish military man, was mistaken for the Aztec god Quetzalcoatl, which means feathered serpent. It just goes to show everything is connected. The serpent is a symbol of knowledge and spiritual enlightenment, but I digress. Unbeknownst to me or the 3 generations of Mayan women I arrived with is that today is Dia de la Virgen de la Nube, aka Nuestra Señora de la Nube, aka Our Lady of the Clouds, aka the Virgin of the Clouds. Footnote, in 1696, the Virgin Mary appeared in the clouds to a procession of 500 Catholic worshippers in the Ecuadorian town of Quito. In her right hand, she held a scepter of white lilies. In her left, the baby Jesus. 1696 was also the year of the Second Pueblo Rebellion in Nueva España, now known as the state of New Mexico. 1,000 Pueblo Indians revolted against their white oppressors, only to be defeated once and for all several months later. The Virgen de la Nube is the only white woman in the building. A 4-foot porcelain statue, blonde, blue-eyed, skin lily white, imperial crown and flowing robe, looking more like Queen Isabella than Mother Mary. She stands on her pedestal, the ultimate white man's prize, as Inca King Atahualpa's far-flung descendants carry her down the church aisle with all the reverence, adoration, and humility that only Catholic Latinos can muster. She is perfection and purity, clean, and the rest of us unclean, impure, and most of all, brown as wet adobe. I turn to the mother of my child and whisper a question. I say, do you think anyone else has noticed the racial disparity between the Virgin of the Clouds and this 300-plus crowd of coffee-colored Catholics? If they have considered the subliminal repercussions of worshiping a white woman, if they understand the internal colonization still being played out 500 years after the conquest, if they ever asked themselves why a Middle Eastern Jewish woman of modest means would choose to appear with all the decadence and pomp of European nobility and Aryan aristocracy. I think you're the only one, she whispers back. And my 6-week-old baby girl stares in awe at the first 20-foot stained glass window she has ever seen. Meanwhile, the choir celebrates the Virgin's whiteness in song after song. Madre de la nube, protectora mía, en tus manos blancas guarda mi tesoro. Es María la blanca paloma, es María la blanca paloma que ha venido a América a traer la paz. And that last line really gets me, as if the Americas were more peaceful after the arrival of the Spanish and Catholicism. At best, it was a wash. Footnote, for Latinos, God is like an emotionally unavailable father, powerful, angry, and always ready to teach you a lesson the hard way, a lot like our actual mortal fathers. If you're feeling scared or particularly vulnerable and you need some comforting, don't ask dad. Always ask mom. Madrecita Virgen, Mother Mary, Guadalupe, Coatlicue, Tonantzin, Pachamama, Earth Mother, the Mother Goddess. Footnote, Mother God predates Father God. And then El Padre expounds on the virtues of La Madre, pitched raised to an impassioned trill. He lists off all the things mothers do for their children until the congregation connects the dots, realizing that the Virgen de la Nube isn't a far-off vision in the clouds, but the real, everyday, down and dirty, cookie baking, chancla throwing, ass wiping, bendición giving, late night worrying, when are you gonna give me some grandchildren asking, care package mailing, still makes me dentist appointments for my 40-year-old ass, loving mother you grew up with. The sacerdote is on a roll now, his white robes flowing in the wind like Charlton Heston on Mount Sinai. He looks all the way to the back of the row, right at me, and he says, Alguien tiene que ser muy inteligente a no realizar las riquezas de esta vida. Tiene que ser muy inteligente a no recognizar las bendiciones que tenemos. Tiene que ser muy inteligente a no sentir el amor que nos rodea cada día. Which translates to, hey, dipshit, with your 3 degrees and your critical race theory and your righteous condemnation sitting in the back above it all, picking apart the institution. You're so fucking smart, you missed the whole pinche point, cabron. And I look around at the faces. 50 families alive and thriving, 3, 4, 5 mocosos deep, big brown eyes, Indio black hair, black as an obsidian blade, black as pumas, black as volcanic earth, abuelas y viejitos, gordos y flacos, señoras in sus Sunday dresses, mothers and fathers, everyone feels safe, comfortable, familiar. This is what run-of-the-mill, everyday, no frills love looks like. It's not all flashy like in a movie. It's not all gushy and sentimental. It's simple and easy, and it smells like fresh made tortillas just off the comal. And for a second, I wish I was still Catholic. En el nombre del Padre, el Hijo y el Espíritu Santo. Minutes later, as we load into the car after Spanish Mass, I'm still struggling with the contradictions of the past hour. My wife laughs at me, and I don't miss a bit of the irony when she turns to me and says, ¿Sabes qué? Maybe you need to lighten up. Right, that was Spanish Mass. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started like we always do with the open mic. So like I said, we got a power-packed open mic of Tucsonenses, and especially musical open mic. So I'm excited to get this rolling. So we're gonna start off with our first open mic. Please, from wherever you're sitting, even though they can't hear you, go ahead and clap for Pat Song.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Cool. Thanks for letting me play. That was a beautiful poem. I especially like it when you dig against people who are too ingrained in academia. So I'm gonna play. I'm gonna start with a song I wrote about exactly a month ago when Trump got COVID, and all of us were hoping that he was gonna die. So this is about that. Hello, Walter Reed. I'm about to be on my way to heaven or hell. News all about me. I'm about to be on my way to the front page. By now I thought I'd be on my enemy's gate, but I'm gonna be late. Ring the bell. I know them all well, yeah, if you couldn't tell. They bought me a heaven and hell. And I don't really care as long as all of you stare, especially if you're in your underwear. I'm going to heaven or hell. You're going to heaven or hell. It seems to me now everybody can tell that I'm going to heaven or hell. But it's so sad to see how my thoughts have been shut and drifting towards heaven or hell. Just return me to my orange body lying in the space between heaven and hell, and just trust that I'll be worthy of autonomy. I know the difference between heaven and hell. Hell was my favorite place. I know you can relate to being in heaven while going through hell. All right. That's one song. Just quick thumbs up or down. Can you hear the vocals all right? Okay. The guitars is coming through too. All right, sweet. I'm gonna play another song that was written in like 1990 or something, but I listened to it recently and I was like, this is like the most 2020 song of all time, so I'm just gonna play that. I don't wanna go to your party. I don't wanna talk to your friends. I don't wanna vote for your president. I just wanna be your tugboat captain. There's a place I'd like to be. There's a place I'd like to be. There's a place I'd like to be. There's a place I'd be happy. A place I'd like to be. A place I'd like to be. A place I'd like to be. A place I'd be happy. I don't wanna go to your party. I don't wanna talk to your friends. I don't wanna vote for your president. I don't wanna be your tugboat captain. There's a place I'd like to be. There's a place I'd like to be. A place I'd like to be. A place I'd be happy. A place I'd like to be. A place I'd like to be. There's a place I'd like to be. There's a place I'd be happy. guys. I'm gonna play one more song and then that's it. This is a song I wrote also about 2020, but it's about early 2020. I just dropped my guitar. Just gonna make sure it's still in tune real quick. This is so unprofessional, I'm sorry. Alright, this song is about the assassination of Qasem Soleimani and how none of us care. My dear sponsors of our paranoia, hello, sorry, can I bore ya? I'm honestly still new to this. I just got off the waiting list, and I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do about the rosary. I don't know what to do without my fingers sifting through a trigger or the bottom of your pocketbook. Your iPhone diary, let's take a look. It seems to me like you can set your body on fire. It would never make the news at some point in 2019. Did Soleimani mean anything to you? The name meant nothing to me. I was way too busy smoking cigarettes on my bathroom break, pretending that my phone was a portal to the beaches of Portugal. And now I'm checking to see if my nearsightedness exempts me from military service instead of looking anything up about a peace talk that went kaput. Kaput, 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 kaput. And to this day, Ashwani means nothing to me. Algebra Perry means nothing to me. My own voice means nothing to me. Playing these chords means nothing to me. A new cycle means nothing to me. And I ran through, 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 I ran. And for once in my life, I'd like to land a job that didn't dissolve my soul or involve overfeeding, then eating an animal. I was waiting for my life to take on a life of its own, free of form and for a God who's not ill. Or better still, a purposeful distraction from this urge to kill. Bye bye, bye bye, I don't sacrifice. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. All right, that's me. Thank you.
Yes, that song. Thank you very much. What a great start. Love it. So, again, I say this every month, but you know, just medicine. That's what Lunadas are. You know, listening to flor y canto, right? Flower song, poetry song. And on that Aztec Mexica note, I want to introduce our next poet from right here in Tucson. His second appearance on the open mic, actually. I'm glad he's back. Please welcome Tesosomok.
Las promesas de mi amor se irán contigo. Me olvidarás, me olvidarás. Junto a la estación no lloraré igual que un niño.
Can you guys hear me? All right, so this piece is a post-celebratory piece, now that we've are for sure. And just kind of summarizing, we've been resisting for 4 years about being dragged back into a social order that obviously not everybody's happy with. So this is a good way for me to summarize kind of what my celebratory feeling is about it. It's titled, So Let Us Pivot Now. It started with a ride down a golden escalator and ended with a press conference at the Four Seasons Total Landscaping, said Feigerman. This is not over, for we shall mount our righteous stand at the Four Seasons Total Landscaping next to Fantasy Island Adult Books, across the street from the Delaware Valley Cremation Center, between the fire extinguisher and the yellow hose. Patton Oswalt. We can finally release the stalwart hold of the dominant big other, coercing us as hostages to the past. The invocation of nostalgic hymnals baptized in the historical traumas of the past, the failed regimes of domination that have lost their patronage in the dark corners of social distributed power. How is the phantasmatic construction of the social real? The relation between discursive articulations and that paradoxical thing, which is simultaneously not that hard, impenetrable kernel resisting symbolization and a pure chimerical entity, which has in itself no ontological consistency. What defines the subject or creates it? The symbolic order or the other refers to the external signifying networks that determine and may even be said to produce the subject. The other is always lacking, that does not exist as a close and consistently totality. We often call it nostalgia, some social legitimized infrastructure that privileges some over others, extract their surplus and denies them their regenerative power. The symbolic order is built upon and radicalizes the structural linguistics of Saussure and Jacobson, the production of the signified by the signifier, the logic of metaphor and metonymy, the function of nodal points. The symbolic order cannot be reduced to discourse. The other as language. The description of the social field provided by discourse theory is a partial account of the social symbolic order. The social symbolic order allows us to draw upon elaborations of the real and the structure of fantasy. The real, that which is lacking in the symbolic order. Every object that we encounter in our collective reality, we must be constructed as an object of discourse. It must be symbolized. Collective traumas and other contingent events may occur that have no place in a particular social symbolic order. In fact, it follows from the impossibility of discursive closure, there must be exclusions and gaps in every social order, and that they are not accidental, but constitutive. The real is the distortion produced in social reality when a given social symbolic order encounters what is impossible for it to symbolize, if it is to remain consistent and intelligible. So we rejoice in the lines of escape that domination fails to capture and reduce to extractive surplus. We rejoice in the temporary zones of autonomy where our play and laughter resist symbolization. I listen to Cesaria Ebora Saudade because there is absolutely no way I can reduce those Cape Verdean sounds to regimes of signification. I'm forced to simply relish in the freedom I feel after this election. That's it.
All right, thank you so much. This was Somok. We're all on the same page, I see. Feeling it. I want to just make a quick pitch to anyone that might be interested in being on the open mic, or anyone currently on the open mic. If you know some folks that ought to be on this open mic, please let them know. But if you are interested, all you got to do is send an email to veronica@borderlandstheater.org. That's veronica@borderlandstheater.org, and let them know, hey, I'm a poet, I'm a musician, I want to be on the open mic. We have one more Lunada left next month, Monday, December 14th. While I'm at it, let me just let you know who's featuring from San Antonio, Texas, Chibi Orduña, and from Puerto Rico, Manuela Archinegas. So we have those two features next December 14th, Monday, December 14th. But again, if you're interested in the open mic, email Veronica. She will hook you up. All right, we're going to bring in, I believe, another musician. Very, like I said, very musical Lunada tonight. Please, it's my honor to present to you Belinda Esker.
Hello everybody. My name is Belinda Esker. And thank you so much for having me. You guys are awesome. I really, really dig this. This is actually my first time on Zoom, if you can believe that. I haven't had to use it, so I had a friend come over and set it up for me. But I write music, I write songs. This one's not political. I don't really write political songs, but I hope that's okay. I write about love and heartache and my life, I guess. This song coming up is called The Girl. It's kind of like my anthem, I suppose. A little story about me. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. ask what it goes. Don't understand. I'm coming back, so they know. The girl that was here. Girl that's not the girl that you wants me to be. Am I still at rest? Am I dignity? Girl that was me. Girl that's all right. So, I'm an artist from Tucson, Arizona. And I have to say, I have to give a big old shout out to Tucson because it has been so welcoming, so great to the local musicians. I have to say, like, I love where I live. And I love having the opportunity to be able to play my own original music when I perform, which is the only reason I do it, really. I hate, to be told and dictated what to play when you're out. I love that Tucson respects that artistry and is like, yes, come on and play your music, share it for us. So it's been really wonderful. I got another song coming up for you guys. This is a song I wrote when my parents separated. We kind of have a tumultuous relationship, and this is the one they separated for the second time. It's a song called Some Say. So hope that you guys dig it. Those days of laughing over. Those days I'm hiding the truth. Do I still say that keeping you with me? And I fear me when now. They can't see no. It's broken, the push that you're and you see. It's so sad to let you go. And I know you belong with someone else. It's so sad to let it all go. And I know you were wrong and now. Those days I'm waking up at night, pray that you come home. I call you on the phone, but say that keeping the faith in God. Change your mind again. He'll make you want to say, I don't know. Yes, and they can see. Wish that you're and you see. It's so sad to let you go. And I know you belong with someone else. It's so sad to let it all go. And I know you're wrong, you know. Thank you guys. You're awesome. Thanks a lot for listening. All right, so I got one more song coming up. So I'm a musician, a multi-instrumentalist, so all the stuff that you guys are hearing in the background, I recorded that. So I played drums and things like that, bass, and guitar and piano, as you could tell. I had totally tuned this, but it kind of went out of tune there for a little. Oh, it's always that G. Gosh darn it. I don't know if this happens to you guys. It's always like everything's in tune except for the G. All right, so the song, I love a lot of Latin beats. I love bossa nova when I'm playing drums. So the song has a bit of a bossa tune or rhythm, I should say. It's called Skinny Tight Little Black Jeans. And never down, sit alone. I close my eyes and I see your smile. I cannot think, and I see my style. I'm resting for the day when I can see you again. Jeans, come and rest your head with me. Come over and you'll see just what I have in mind. Never will soon arrive. I can't take you alive. Like you know those movies, just like you know this there's on time. Out here, jeans, come and rest your head with me. Come over and you'll see just what I have in mind. tears. Come and rest your head with me. Come right over and you'll see just what I have in mind. Guys.
Right on. Thank you so much, Belinda. That was beautiful. Yes, yes. Multi-talented. I love Tucson. But you know what? I was wrong, yo. Everybody on the open mic is not from Tucson because we do have Califas representing in the house. I was misinformed at the top of the show, but I was quickly corrected. So please, from Sacras, Sacramento, California, please welcome Diana Medina.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. I'm not from Tucson, but I wish I was after hearing all that amazingness. So I'm Diana, born and raised in Los Angeles, currently stationed and or living in Sacramento. I'm very excited to be here. It's my first Lunada. Thank you all for your medicine. So I have 2 pieces I'd like to share in my 5 minutes. This first piece is called Labels. Please, do not dismiss my scars as baggage. There is no better way to know me than to learn exactly how I was torn apart and what parts of me I slowly bartered away in exchange for snake oil disguised as love. If you trace the seams on my soul with curious fingers, you will see the many places where I reattached the remnants of me I was able to recover. I reconstructed a spine out of bones borrowed from my ancestors and branches from my backyard. I made a warm garment out of all the red flags I ignored in him to shield me from the cold I was left in. I have tiny burn marks on my fingers obtained from painstakingly attaching words to the fire inside me with a hot glue gun. In the moments when I feel most alone, vulnerable and defeated, I remember what it took to put myself back together. I rock my scars like a Girl Scout rocks merit badges, even if my uniform looks like a mismatched quilt. I am most myself when I fall apart. I am most myself when I feel all that requires feeling. To feel and to fall apart is to know you are alive and to let your emotions breathe without restriction. I have drowned them too many times before. I know my emotions need oxygen. I need to know them, see them, meet them, look in their eyes and ask them what they need from me. Asking those questions is how I found out that my anger needs space, my anxiety needs grace, and my pain needs a hug. And I will not walk a life where I am blind to myself. I will demand to be seen. If that means I'm labeled intense, labeled too much, labeled annoying, labeled crazy, or labeled extra, then I have to wonder who decides labels to begin with. Who is the most important designator of the labels of this world? And when I close my eyes and contemplate that question, an image of the creator walking through the world comes to mind. Only in my imagination, the creator is holding a fancy label maker and the world is just a giant Costco. And all of us are sitting in plastic storage bins that line its shelves like leftovers in Tupperware. And the creator's fingers are methodically typing out designations for all of us on the tiny buttons. The creator hits print and smiles and grabs the delightful little strip that comes out of the side of the label maker. I hold my arm out to reach for my label, but the creator sticks it on my forehead instead. I catch a glimpse of the label and my reflection in the creator's eyes before I blink, and I see it. One word, 5 letters, the label that overrides all the labels I have ever been given. WHOLE, whole. Thank you. So that was Labels. And then this is a piece I wrote on election night. It is called Election Night. The world awaits reported results as polls and pundits make predictions. We wait to see how our side reacts. I will feel helpless either way. I will feel fear either way. I will feel anger either way. I will feel rage either way. Either way, I will feel it all today. Tomorrow, I will not be distracted by political theatrics or my own privilege. Instead, I will remember there is still a pandemic. There are still cops killing Black lives. There are still babies being kept in cages. Science is still true and Mother Earth is still hurting. We have already run out of letters to name the hurricanes with, but our politicians still have plenty of ways to spell fire and death. No matter who wins this thing, our reckoning is already here. So the real question is, what are we all gonna do about it? Thank you. So glad to be here.
Gracias, gracias, Diana. Yes, yes, yes. Love that Califas flow. I spent 20 years of my life in the Bay Area, and always appreciate the folks from Califas from Northern Cal and Southern Cal. Southern Cal's all right too. Wanted to just take a moment to recognize our producing partners, Galería de la Raza, headquartered in La Misión in San Pancho, otherwise known as San Francisco. Want to give a shout out to Galería. Couldn't be here without you guys either. All right, we're gonna wrap up our open mic before we take a little break and then move on to our feature. This next cat from right here in the old Pueblo, Tucson. I got the pleasure of watching him play Uznavi in a local production of In the Heights a few years ago. The brother was fire, so I'm sure he's bringing it tonight. Please welcome Lucas Rodriguez.
Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me fine? Beautiful. Yeah, well, awesome. Thank you. Keep fighting, keep waking up every morning, keep doing what we're doing, taking the small victories. I'm going to use this time right now to say I'm running for Tucson City Council next year. So if you live in Ward 5, I would definitely appreciate your vote. Been holding it down since May Day. I had to bring this. Speaking of, the resiste. So I have a song tonight. Only got 5 minutes. I'm feeling sick, but you guys give me so much good medicine that I have good vibes, and I'm ready to kick it with you guys. This song's called The Mission. Yeah. Celebration time, baby. But we got to keep on fighting. Every day we got to wake up like it's our last. We got to keep on moving. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. No matter how many people might feel bad sometimes, might get down, but you got to keep going. Love is, love is, love is. Yo. Waking up another morning in this pandemic. Already done forgot the day I slipped through half of a doom. Scrolling now down a rabbit hole of so much bad news. It'll stain your soul, take your energy, make you adjust your flow, make you go to work even though they know this virus is disproportionately killing black and brown people. Yo, makes you want to go and trash the whole motherfucking system. Start over, revolution, all the people on a mission. We can lead the way, got the numbers, got the vision. If the people in charge don't want or choose not to listen, we have the moral constitutional obligation to uphold the rules of this land and nation, where the natives retaliate for our fathers who face to keep fighting for those who pass. Think critically anytime you can, because knowing doesn't really mean you understand. It's gonna take a while before shit's back to normal, for a lack of better words, because shit was never normal. Like crust stuck in the bottom of a derritiendo. A ellos no les importamos, solo menos. You can't rock it, I'ma go. You can't stop it, I'ma rock it. Yeah, you can't stop me. I'ma go so hard that you can't stop me. I'ma go and drop some bars right now. I'ma spit it loud out. I'ma go so hard, you can't stop me now. No, you can't stop me now. No, you can't stop me now. No, no. Environmental experiences nurtures all of mankind. Life don't care about the genes in your bloodline. Fuck your fame, man, keep the clout. We keep it real, even in doubt. When times get hard, we stand our ground. We hold it down. Fuck you about hate or about love. Save the children or lock them up. Do Black Lives Matters or no just? Build a wall or build each other up? Are you one of those that don't give a fuck? Always complain but don't do fuck? All words, no action, bruh. Let me tell you a little what's up. No one is different from understand it or you'll live the rest of your life unempathetic. Cause I've seen the edge and I've rolled the line and I burnt the bridge and I stayed alive and I've broken hearts and they broken ties. Truth is I'm still gonna enjoy the ride, sitting in the T-Bird making moves cause big boys don't cry. We get bona fide with my third eye. Gonna wake you up, wake you up. You can't stop me, have you had enough? Knowledge is power, knowledge is power. Yeah, cause no one's different from understanding. So understand all of your surroundings. You're a product of the environment you keep. So be aware of your surroundings. Let's go. I just want you to love each other, yeah. Be excellent. Party on, dudes. Be excellent. Party on. Station. For those that know the reference. That's my time, Tucson. You guys can check out me, all my links. I'm on all platforms, Spotify, iTunes. Just search Luke. Have a new album that just dropped. We're there, dude. Hope you guys check it out. And if you guys are here on December 12th, I have a show at Thunder Cannon Brewery.
Orale, right on. Thank you, Lucas. Excellent, excellent. Feeling it. All right, everybody, we're going to take just a short intermission. I do want to say apologies on behalf of Nicolas Valdez. He was supposed to be our second feature, but he was not able to make it on to the call today. Had some other issues going on, so I apologize for that. But I feel like our open mic more than made up for all that. But we are coming back after about 10 minutes. You can jam to the tunes of DJ Dirty Verbs. Go take a little potty break. I want to just also thank the solid 8 people that have been on this live stream consistently. That number has not changed, but we're doing this just for you guys, not sparing anything. But when we come back, we will have our feature Prophet. But until then, enjoy the sounds of DJ Dirty Verbs.
Baila la cumbia, Verónica, Verónica baila la cumbia. Deja ya las travesuras y ven a gozar esta cumbia.
Goza, goza,
Un saludo para Verónica. Putting in the work behind the scenes. Shout out to Adam too.
para que lo goce. Javier Willis y Malú. Todos. el famoso inquieto Vázquez y su pequeño Brian en Russell, New Jersey. En New Jersey, como la baila Ramiro Flores, Publicidades Chitos, el líder de la cumbia. El Laico, New Jersey, René y Miguel Ángel, el sonido Disco Móvil Azteca.
Everybody, thanks for joining us again. If you're just tuning in, you're here at the Lunada Virtual Literary Lounge. My name is Mark David Pinata, your host, with DJ Dirty Verbs on the ones and twos. Oh man, Dirty Verbs, you still doing the Sunday jams?
Yo, I've been off the Sunday train a little bit, dealing with some family things, and just, sometimes, like today was my partner's birthday. Happy birthday, Spring. So we were out in the desert. But, I would like to be on the Sundays again. I think this Sunday is looking good. I should be on as well. Speaking of upcoming things, I've been hearing about this play you've been writing for years that I get to see this weekend. We get to talk about that at all?
Whoa, wow. Thanks for that segue, man. What a wingman. Right on.
Got you. I've been looking forward to it.
Yes, yes. We are this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Antigone at the Border. It's a virtual theatrical experience. The Greek classic. It's an adaptation. Has to do with themes around our current immigration system, but also like the emotional toll that over 50% of Border Patrol is brown. And so, brown people on the border either are the enforcers or the enforced of these colonial policies. And so that's kind of, the play's looking at that. But we've got all these green screens and like high webcams, high res and drone shots. And it's quite an experience. Not like nothing you might have seen so far online. I don't want to hype it up too much because that's a big ass thing we got to deliver, but it is what it is. Thank you, Logan. I gotta tell you, man, I had some wine earlier, and then I was listening to your jams. I had a little chocolate. I'm like, oh man, I'm all aphrodisiacing myself up, to Dirty Verbs jams,
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Sunday mornings on Instagram at Dirty Verbs. Look it up.
There you go. And I would say that my esposa would, reap the benefits of that, but we got a kid. And if you got kids, kids are the biggest cop blockers. I'm just gonna put it out there.
You gotta make it work. You gotta find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's other rooms in the house. That's what I gotta say.
I hope my mom's not watching. Okay, so we're gonna move on forward with our big closer, the big feature, our feature of the night. Really, I'm personally really looking forward to listening to this brother. His name is Prophet, aka Not for Profit, and he was born in Ponce, Puerto Rico, and raised in the Bronx, New York City, East Harlem, aka El Barrio, the Lower East Side of Manhattan. He is the former lead singer of the punk band Reconstruction, like Puerto Rican. Okay, anyway. MC of the hip hop group X Vandals, the current sonero for the Latin soul outfit Abrazos Army. In 2017, his play Don't Take Me Alive was featured in the Downtown Urban Arts Festival and won the David Dortort Prize in Playwriting in 2020. And in 2018, his play Trash Talk won the award for Best Play, also at the Downtown Urban Arts Festival. He's got 2 collections of poetry, Last of the Po Ricans y Otros Afro Artifacts, published in 2014, and Mini Manual for the Modern Day Machetero, a poetic polemic, which has just been published this year, 2020. So it's my honor, on behalf of the Lunadas, to present to you right now, Prophet, aka Not for Profit.
First of all, thank you for Lunada for inviting me. I want to start with a piece called Salsa. Salsa sailed on slave ships, stench suffocating side by side, samba santeria, spirits strapped in soul shackles, swaying inside stifling soiled spaces, dark faces singing sorrow songs that scream, shout out sanctified survival, drowned sounds, dancing or dying down these mean streets called Nuevo Yo. This piece is called Rob Los Ricos. Rob the rich, feed the poor. Ain't that what we're fighting for? Break the law and bust the banks. Pop the pigs and other pranks. Take the streets and squat the land. Bomb the burbs and fight the man. Burn the bills and all that kills. Waste the wealth and free yourself. Rob Los Ricos, Rob Los Ricos, Rob Los Ricos, Rob Los Ricos. Smash the shitstem. Slam the state. Kill your landlord and liberate. Hug the trees, cut the ties, mug the yuppies, illegalize, set the fire, fan the flames, throw the brick and other games, steal the moment, do the crime, Fuck the fascists and seize the time. Raid the prisons, take a stand, mano a mano and hand in hand. Rob los ricos, rob los ricos, rob los ricos, rob los ricos. Cruzando profundos mares. Yo vengo de Puerto Rico y aunque es un país muy chico, adiós que lo aguantaré. No hay país que se compares, no hay país que se compares con su belleza y su triste suerte. Puerto Rico, si yo podría verte, todo en claridad, no miento, yo digo la verdad. Yo soy boricua hasta la muerte. Ay. Soy boricua, mamá. Hasta la muerte, sí señor, sí señor, sí señor. Soy boricua, papá, papá, papá. Hasta la muerte. Yo llevo un orgullo en mí y este es el borincano. Toditos somos hermanas y hermanos, lo que vivimos aquí, allí, allí, allí. Yo quiero tanto a mi país, yo quiero tanto a mi país, donde nací con tanta suerte. Puerto Rico, yo quiero verte. Tan pronto, si Dios lo permita, mi voz te canta y te grita. Yo soy boricua hasta la muerte. Soy boricua, mamá. Hasta la muerte. Soy boricua, papá. Hasta la muerte. Sí, señor, sí, señor, sí, señor. Boricua hasta la muerte. Boricua hasta la muerte. Boricua hasta la muerte. Boricua hasta la muerte. Boricua hasta la luna. Boricua desde la cuna. Boricua hasta la muerte. Fuerte, 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 fuerte. Boricua hasta la muerte. Fuerte, 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 fuerte. Boricua hasta la muerte. Boricua hasta la muerte, mamá. Born in the bottom of Sodom, under the slingshot, dropped in the rod and forgot. Blessed the have-not, beat by the street bittersweet. Love isn't lost, just damage and damned in the feet. By the above course, some see sacrifice. Still have to think twice, rolling the dice in this life. You'll pay a price, so follow Asada. I said, a resurrection, ghetto and God will provide. Needed protection. Outside children dying, politicians lying, cutthroat corporation, gangland, generation X and King forgotten, you in Newton, shot and armed with restitution. Love is revolute. Born in the horror of Harlem, hell on a hard lock, knife on a knife in a type, behind a padlock, war the door ashore. Only a stone's throw, Jesus will cheat us or lead us straight out of death row. Saviors and graves and guns, the type of romance, baby, just maybe just one more second chance. So follow us out. I said, a resurrection, ghetto and God will provide you with protection. Outside youth uprising, soul soldiers strategizing, police in position, radical religions, confrontation camps and flowers for Fred Hampton, armed in evolution. Love is revolution. 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 Cada cuerpo, corazón en la cuna de Babilonia, es una conspiración y tú y yo revolución, 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 tú y yo revolución, tú y yo revolución, tú y yo revolución. Tú y yo revolución. First birth, rebirth of a nation, burn down the plantation and blow up the station. Arm the yards, but don't harm the guards. Been battered and barred and dying ain't hard. Showering showers, it's either now or take the gun tower. Shouting black power, plan in hand, stick it to the man. Start where we began, a list of demands. Toilet paper, either escape or need a new cape or be a shift shaper. Tommy hits the spades and the spicks, mixed in steady ships with bricks and ice picks. Crucifix the kicks, the conflicts. No time for your clicks, this here's politics. Grab your gun, it's 71, native son on the run, and it's just begun. Attic again and again and again and again and again and again. Attic again and again and again and again and again and again. Attic again and again and again and again and again and again. Attic again and again and again and again and again and again. Fine lines to court in the bond. I'm spilling some wine for those left behind. Bars and fences, man, your defenses, it's getting tense, so come to your senses. Chain reaction, cause a distraction, need a new fraction. Red Army faction, here to heaven, or even Levin. Worth on San Quentin, that violence is getting. Setting fire, cutting the wire. Governor's a liar, I want to take it higher. Start a riot, things got too quiet. Cold Reverend Wyatt might as well try. It's getting hectic, fence was electric. My dialectic got to respect it. Eye for eye, the fire, the fire, the fire, the fire. No time to ask why. Attic again and again and again and again and again and again. Attic again and again and again and again and again and again. Attic again and again and again and again and again and again. Attic again and again and again and again and again and again. No, 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 no me trates así. La libertad, señor gringo, no me lo quites a mí. No, 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 no me trates así. Económicamente, esclavo de ti, esclavo de ti, esclavo de ti. Yo no quiero ser esclavo de ti, esclavo de ti, esclavo de ti. Yo no quiero ser esclavo de ti. No quiero ser esclavo de ti, esclavo de ti, esclavo de ti. No, 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 no. I'm going to do another one that's inspired by a New Yorker poet, Tato Laviera. It's kind of a response to a poem he had called American. I normally do this with an audience. So I normally have the audience do the choruses, the coros, but so it's gonna be kind of weird now. But anyway, it's a blues. It's blues. That's the bass line. I am a panhandling man, tenor aluminum. They call me the king of can. I'm known, stone on my garbage throne. Home is a battle zone, not to pure quite clean poem. I reign, crowned on a downtown train. Pain is my main domain. lock, stock, and rusty chain. I rule this New Eurekan school. Stole me the jeweler's tool. The sun still shines for the cool. Goddamn, understand what I am. I'm American. My grind, recycle, redefine. Degraded graffiti sign for an unemployment line. My vow to live in the Vietnam, almost a semi-loud, misshapen, scraping bow. My health, misdiagnosed myself, stolen stuff on the shelf, caught in the Commonwealth, refused, recycle residues, barrio babaloos, hand to mouth hard time blues. Goddamn, understand what I am. I'm American. I know all that I owe Skid Row. Zero is much too low. Auto shines like Laveau. You turd, I seen the city burn. Bars were the scars I earned. No deposit and no return. I deal straight out of Potter's Field. All that I feel is still. Gotta keep it surreal. My vice, dreaming with loaded dice. Bulletproof beans and rice. Drunk or just junkie Christ. Goddamn, understand what I am. I'm American. My skill, chasing the dollar bill, racing up someone hill, willing to kill, kill, kill. My high, agua ni le mamai, ashes on the lower side, accent on the I. So free, I speak in the master key, Puerto Rican obituary. Jose, can you see? I'll die, fly in the friendly sky, spitting in the storm's eye. Lo, everybody say, goddamn, understand what I am. I'm American, let me hear you say, goddamn, understand what I am. I'm American, yeah, goddamn, understand what I am. I'm American, goddamn, understand what I am, what I am. I'm American, what I am. I'm American, well, what I am. Understand what I am. American. Thank you.
Oh, damn. Oh my God. Please, just from your couch, wherever you're watching, give it up. Give it up. Let's hear it across the internet. Prophet, aka Not for Profit. Oh man, what a show ender, showstopper. So thankful that you were here with us tonight. What a great way to end. So I want to thank everybody watching at home. We'll be archiving this like we do all of them. But this was the ceremony, folks. Don't forget, our next Lunada happens Monday, December 14th. I just want to, end with, a reminder, right, that it's time, to chase them crazy ball heads out of town, right? Time to resist, revolt, stand up, speak out, sit in, take back, move ahead. And also remember to hunker down, be safe, be smart, right? Wash your hands, wear the mask, stay at home, because, we got to take care of ourselves, because, Mr. Man ain't going to do shit. He's pouting, ain't doing shit for us. We ain't getting no help until January 20th. So take care of yourselves. Thank you, DJ Dirty Verbs. I want to thank our producer, Veronica Conran, technical director, Adam Cooper Teran, Galeria de la Raza, our co-producers, co-presenters, Henry, Yvette, and Ani. Thank you so much. Also thank the Arts Foundation of Tucson and Southern Arizona for a pivot grant. Big love to all the poets and performers tonight. Feeling energized, feeling lifted because of you. Raso Kamali, one love, al rato vato.
La que me entregó su amor.
koro 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 back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro back, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro 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 back, koro back, koro back. Oh yeah, everybody carry ya something. He say, darling, I'm watching you. Small thing, you don't move. You come, they shout only. The money you know what for. Back commando. You carry overload. Yawade, Iboro. Show wale, go wale. Koro back, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro back, koro 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 back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro back, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro 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 back, koro back, koro back. Oh yeah, everybody carry ya something. I don't mean to bother you at all. Monkey they walkie bamboo they chop. Tell me till you say you be talk and do okay. Tell me what you fit do. I don't mean to bother you at all. Monkey they walkie bamboo they chop. Tell me till you say you be talk and do okay. Tell me what you fit do. Yeah, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro back, koro 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 back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro back, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro 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 back, koro back, koro back. Oh yeah, everybody carry ya something.
Another banger. I'm in love with plenty women. I know my marry all of them. It no matter the shape or color. I go make sure say I must collect. I get one will be my sponsor. I get one where they call me honey. One where they do me winchy winchy. She they do like patience or so. Wale, color. Get in my room, make you lot on. Body they move like a python. Love where they giving me iron. Wale, color. After the room to the palace. Then make you pose for my canon. Love where they boosting my iron. I too like woman. I too like woman. Me I know they borrow. Me I know they borrow. I too like woman. I too like woman. Me I know they borrow. Me I know they borrow. Sakolo weko, oh weko. Sakolo weko, oh weko. Ikebe one meja, ja one, ja two, ja three. Sakolo weko, oh weko. Sakolo weko, oh weko. Ikebe one meja, ja one, ja two, ja three. Too many girls in my DM. Uganda to London to Benin. I pray make I no go reply them. Never to be an love back to the matter oh. Since I dey look at your picture oh, girl you go finish my data oh. Asa pete pro koto makule.
Joana, tú sabes que como tú no hay otra que me lo haga a tu manera más.
Joanna, you're busy, but you giving me life, oh, hey life, eh. Porque me trata as Joanna, Joanna. Porque me trata as Joanna, Joanna. Porque me trata as Joanna, Joanna. Porque me trata as Joanna, Joanna.
Yes. Running through some Afro beats right quick. Osuna on this track, the Latin flip.
A la mujer el ritmo le está provocando. No sé qué tiene, pero a mí me está gustando. Hay muchas maneras, pero lo hace bien. Como dicen en Quiqueya, bebé, tú estás bien. En Venezuela, en Colombia también. En Puerto Rico, en el bote de los weekends. Y República Dominicana y Colombiana. Puerto Rico conectado con los grandes en La Habana, En Jamaica las mujeres me reclaman, Argentina, Chile y en la Gran Manzana, Por ahora tú sigues bailando. Que la música el día la está sonando. Tú me mires, los dos estamos sudando. Vamos para arriba, nunca le estamos bajando.
Joanna, Joanna. Porque me trata as Joanna, Joanna. Porque me trata as Joanna, Joanna. Porque me trata as Joanna, Joanna. How you gonna play me like Drogba, ho? How you gonna do me like Drogba, ho? Oh, DJ Drogba, ho. DJ Drogba, ho.
gone. Yo, Obiageli, the things you do, they shock my head. Oh. Shey you dey feel, the border to man by soul. I hope so you see, the things that they do make you come out my head. Oh. But you know be, like you jam bam bam, so you dey bam bam bam. Ojoro, baby mash ojoro for me. Ojoro, baby mash ojoro for me. Ah, ojoro, baby mash ojoro for me. Ojoro, baby mash ojoro for me. What does it kill a man? Only make him stronger. Things you do me, girl, they make me stronger. Like coco, your booty like coco. And if you give me chance, I go like be a man. I go take you down. I go buy you silver and gold. Cause now you be the coco. And yeah, love to the buga. Oh, your kuruka ya waka. Baby, I deserve an answer. And now your body be the answer, girl. But you go talk to the buga. Oh, your kuruka ya waka. Baby, I deserve an answer. And now your body be the answer. Gone. Yo, ojoro. Baby, mash ojoro for me. Ojoro. Baby, mash ojoro for me. Ah, ojoro. Baby, mash ojoro for me. Ojoro. Baby, mash ojoro for me. Baby, Obi. Tell me if the love you see from my eyes, oh baby. Yeah. These roses. Now the symbol of love we I got for you, my baby. Just take these roses. When you go talk to the buga, oh your kuruka ya waka. Baby, I deserve an answer. And now your body be the answer, girl. When you go talk to the buga, oh your kuruka ya waka. Baby, I deserve an answer. And now your body be the answer. Gone. Yo, ojoro. Baby, mash ojoro for me. Ojoro. Baby, mash ojoro for me. Ah, ojoro. Baby, mash ojoro for me. Ojoro. Baby, mash ojoro for me. Ah.
Yes. Echoing Mark's sentiments, y'all. Take care. We're spiking hardcore in Arizona right now. Gonna spike more soon, so be safe. Shout out to Veronica and all the people dancing in the place. Yes, that's what I love to see. It makes me want to play more tracks, but this is the last track. I miss DJing sometimes, y'all. I miss that happiness that brings me. But be safe, y'all. We'll see you next time. Check out Antigone on the Border this weekend. It's gonna be hot. Looking forward to seeing all that magicry going on. And magicry is a word now, so you can enjoy that. Hey, thanks, y'all. Much love. Lunadas. New moon energy. Let's go. Love you. Bye. Bye.